Hey, light workers and lurkers. Okay, so emotional intelligence. There's a lot of different examples or aspects to emotional intelligence, a lot of different ways you can look at emotional intelligence, but I'm just going to name a few off the top of my head. So, the first way to know if you have emotional intelligence is, can you be calm during chaos? That's like controlling your emotions. Like, can you control your emotions? Another thing is, can you turn them off if need be? So say somebody shows you, like, you have them on and somebody shows you that they don't deserve them. So can you turn them off? Being emotionally intelligent, mastering emotional intelligence, you should be able to turn your emotions off like a light switch. Like, you should be able to go cold. Another way that you can have emotional intelligence, or another way that it shows, is if you can what was I going to say? If you can be loving to people who deserve it and be cold to those who don't, that's controlling them. Another way to show that you have emotional intelligence is to know when to be emotional and when not to be. Like, you know when to use your logic and come out of your emotions, and when not to be emotional. And some people are emotional about everything. Some say it's passion, but that's how a lot of people get hurt, by not knowing when to be emotional and who to be emotional with. Being emotionally intelligent is knowing how to be vulnerable and feel confident enough in yourself to know that you can be vulnerable with somebody and then be able to cut it off if need be. Because some people are scared to be vulnerable because they're scared that, they'll be hurt. But if you trust your emotional intelligence and you've mastered it, you're not worried about being hurt, because you can easily turn your emotions off. And how you're able to do that really comes with self-love. You have to have self-love to have emotional intelligence, because when you have self-love, if somebody treats you like you're not supposed to be treated or doesn't appreciate you, that'll offend you so much that you will instinctively turn your emotions off. So having self-love is like a prerequisite for having emotional intelligence. And the best way I could tell you how to have self-love is just to spend time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Like, if you're an extrovert and you feel like you get depressed if you're not around people, you need to come up out of that. Even if you do it in like baby steps, like, okay, maybe one day a week I'll spend by myself, and then go to 2 days a week until you can spend a whole week by yourself, a whole month by yourself, however you need to, and really get to know yourself. Sit with your thoughts. Sit with your feelings. That's another way how you can heal yourself. Sitting with your thoughts and processing emotions. But yeah, like, spend time with yourself and get to know yourself and have so much peacefulness, that if somebody comes inside of your world and tries to interrupt your peace, you'll be so sensitive that you will not have any tolerance for any foolishness in your world. And having that self-love, like I said, if somebody disrespects you or you feel like you're unappreciated or anything like that, like, you'll be instantly turned off, and you will be able to emotionally detach like in a blink of an eye. Like, I'm that way. I'm speaking from experience. Like, if you turn me off, I will go stone cold Steve Austin so quick, you would think that I never even liked your ass ever. Because I just go turn cold and won't care. So that's how you master emotional intelligence. I know it sounds a little cold or a little mean, but you're protecting yourself. What's the harm in that? You rather, spare other people's feelings and be trampled, have your heart trampled, or you rather protect yourself and then make room for people that actually respects you and appreciates you. You make the decision. I'm not sacrificing my peace or my happiness for a soul. So emotional intelligence, first you have to have self-love. You have to love yourself and be able to look in the mirror and sit with yourself. And, that's a start. A part of loving yourself is accepting yourself, flaws or what people perceive to be flaws and all. Like, don't care about what other people think about you. Don't care about how other people think you talk, you walk, you move, whatever. As long as you feel good about it, is good. So, yeah, self acceptance and self love go hand in hand, and that you can only fully accept yourself and love yourself if you know thyself. Spend time with thyself. You know.
It's a wrap for you, baby.